Okay. Hey, everybody.
Who does that?
We got football in the background. So those noises of frustration you hear.
He goes back with a pass?
I'm live.
Seriously, who does that?
All right, let's get this up and running.
That doesn't want to connect to my Bluetooth. I don't know why it's not connected to the Bluetooth.
Okay, here we go. All right, who's here? The Only Brigands, welcome. Glad to have you. I got a couple of good sized stacks here, and you can't see the other one. The first one is going to be from the World selection, which is on this side. And then the second one stack is going to be from the jazz area. We are almost at the end of the typically jazz area, and we'll be moving down to like rock and roll and blues and things of that nature. JW Ked, welcome. BT Part, welcome. Always nice to see familiar faces, in a manner of speaking, familiar names. Let's put something on. Let's play something. I'm going to do Joe Williams, Count Basie. Woo. Yes. Okay.
No one to walk with, I'm all by myself.
Jose Nieves, welcome back. Black Whales Records, welcome back. Plenix, welcome back. 49er fan 503, welcome back. Look at everybody I recognize. Oh, Auction Punks, welcome. Art Thames, hey, welcome back. Let's find out if there's any salsa. I actually don't know. We can do a couple of cubes from World today if you want. I do have a World and a Jazz. We'll do those two first, and then we can go back to the World and see what we have. In the meantime, let's get going. We're going to run this like we usually do. If you see something you want run, give me a quick name or a quick word from the album, and we'll run it. And by we, I mean me. If you hear any yelling in the background, it's because my husband's fantasy team's not doing so good. We're going to start with Nelson Jesus Estrellas, Latin Soul. This one, Funky One, welcome. Devin Zarut, welcome. Rocksteady, welcome back. Goldwing 89, welcome. Glad to have everybody. We got more Latin American hits. Trio, Los Panchos y sus canciones favoritas. My amazing Spanish. Mr. Frodo, welcome. We've got Viva Los Panchos, Adventures in Sound. Nelson? So real quick, we'll go through it. Obviously, we've got some shredding from tape on the edge there. Lots of age, lots of wear. The back, of course, my dad's put his name at the top middle. The front, there's some stamps. Discolando Nuestra Gratis. And twice on the front there. But the record itself, let's see how we're doing here. Light scratch there. That's interesting. Very light scratches. Nothing that's going to hurt your ability to enjoy it. Let me get it listed here.
Your kisses are worth waiting for. Leave me, baby. I don't stay out late. I don't care to go home about it. Hi-fi TV and radio. Avis behaving, saving my love.
You go ahead and run this. I usually like to start these albums at $2. 30 seconds.
My little baby, I am saving
It's autographed.
my love. My little baby, saving my love just for you.
Funky One, welcome. Glad to have you back. Corey Wells, welcome. Rick Horan, I believe you've been here before. Welcome. Hey, Good Egg, welcome. Funky One, thank you very much.
Sweetheart, if you should
All right, we went through these already. More Latin American hits and Viva Los Panchos. Pop those down here. Next up, we got Trios Los Panchos again.
Although you find more bliss
El Diluvio, Trio Los Panchos.
I'll always be in love with you.
South of the border with Los Panchos. I think my dad had a preference.
I can't do anymore.
He lived for 5 years from the ages of 13 to 17, 18, something like that, in Guadalajara. He was raised in those years during that time, going to the public schools, making friends, and building a life. It was, that's why he has so much interest in especially this sort of music. So anyway, Calypso from the Virgin Islands. Yes, he was. The whitest white boy you ever did see. Bomba. Music of the Caribbean.
I'll always be in love with you.
Spotlight on. And then there is a list of names. Hold that up there for a sec.
I'll always be in love with you.
Dan Hicks and It Happened One Bite. Something to sink your teeth into. Gets to the core. It says a mouthful. Polish People's Gazette. Sorry. Promotional copy. This is hilarious. I don't know what this is, but it's pretty funny. Bomba. Got it. Yes, everybody seems to be fine. My dad usually comes for these, but recently he just hasn't, and that's all right. We're not running anything tonight. I usually he'd be hungry, yeah. Nothing tonight. I usually do this auction at 12:30 in the afternoon, and I'm back to doing that. I'm doing my pop music in the morning at 10:30. Evenings I usually like to have to myself to relax. I do these once a week.
As for me, sweetheart, I guess.
He would not. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he just doesn't want to be in the same room. He every time he comes over, he pulls probably between 5 and 10 albums and takes them home with him. He has a record player at home now, so. And of course, my stepmom has all her records. Bomba, let's get this running. Let's talk about it. First, we've got Usual Suspects, Age, Where, a little peeling across the top there. My dad's name on the back upper right. Lots of notes and writing down at the on the titles of the songs.
Every star above knows the one I love.
Very light scratch there.
Sweet
several light scratches, but nothing.
Just you.
Nothing I can feel. And thank you for that tip, by the way. And side 2 is fantastic. It's got a thumbprint, but other than that, it's in very good shape. What has just happened? Okay, good.
It's you. No one else, it seems, ever shares my dreams. Without you, dear, I don't know what I'd do.
Starting at $2, 30-second auction. No 45s, weirdly. My Aunt Valerie, my dad's sister, had one of those old yellow containers full, but we can't find it. We have no idea where it is, and I'm pretty sad about it, I gotta tell you. But she would have been the one to get the classic, like, rock and roll but popular stuff at the time. I would think, actually. I shouldn't say that. Look under her bed. Unfortunately, that's not possible now. She passed away when I was 10-ish. We're voting yes. Thank you. Ah, welcome back, by the way. It was like, I remember that name. That was very unusual. That was that one with all the names. We've got this super hungry guy, Dan Hicks. Happened one bite. Cheers.
Ever shares my dreams.
Boogie Woogie on the 88 by the great Freddie Slack.
I don't know what I do. In this ever-loving little heart.
We got Roy Clark, Honky Tonk.
You belong to me just all of the time. Oh, Susie.
As many of you know, we're going to get a lot of things mixing.
Baby, I'm in
We'll
love
get
with you.
country western mixed in with gospel, mixed in with jazz. The legendary Woody Guthrie, In Memoriam. Mary Lou Williams, From the Heart. I'm guessing that is gospel. Kami H, welcome. G Money Don, welcome. We are voting yes. The Mary Lou Williams or the In Memoriam? This one, okay. Again, age, where, dad's name. A couple little notes here.
Unhappy and dissatisfied. I'd be happy if I had you by my
This
side.
looks. Okay, wait. We got a little scratching through here. Nothing I can feel. A little bit of sleeve wear. One very light scratch. It looks like it is in fantastic shape. Besides,
If I were free to do the things I might, I want you to know you couldn't go till I told you, honey, that I love you so.
all right.
If I could be with
Here we
you,
go.
I'd love you strong. To be with you, I'd love you all night long. Telling you true.
Brad Pelt, welcome. Hey, Zinkuno, welcome. Glad to have you back, as always.
If I could be with you just an hour. If I could be
Zinkuno today. This is the from the world section. We're gonna do a jazz cube after that, and then we'll come back and do one more world. We are voting yes. Thank you so much. Lots of things mixed in here today. Banish misfortune through the hourglass. No idea. What is it they say for these? You pays your money, you takes your chances. Me and Chet, Jerry Reed and Chet Atkins.
If I could be with you, I'd love you strong. To be with you, I'd
B
love
Weeks,
you all
welcome.
night
Frenessi,
long.
Artie Shaw's greatest hits.
I'm telling you true, I'd be anything but blue.
We got Red Foley's Golden Favorites. Oh, my pleasure. We are voting yes. Excellent. Thank you. Dan Hicks and the Hot Licks. Something take the train to Hicksville, the home of Happy Feet. Dan Hicks and the Hot Licks. Hicksville. Those are great covers. Put that to the side. We can listen to that when this one's done.
Carolina.
Sampler number 2, featuring antique musical boxes from the collection of the Musical Wonder House of Wiscasset, Maine. So if you ever wanted to know what these little musical boxes sound like, we have an album for that. Unusual. Yeah, absolutely. Jerry Reed and Chet.
Here's the song my heart keeps singing.
Before I add it, age, where, but not as much as on the other ones. This is actually in very good shape for my dad's record collection. The actual album.
And you know her. Show her to me, Dinah, with her Dixie eyes blazing.
Decide.
I love to sit and gaze.
Needs to be cleaned for sure.
To the eyes of Dinah Lee.
Light scratch.
Every night.
I'm
why
like,
do I shake with pride?
Hold on.
Because my dynamite.
What would this listen to? Yes. Okay, so we're getting some popping. It's playing fine, it's just got a good sized pop. You still interested? That music box thing? Absolutely. Rocky Rack, hey, by the way, welcome back, Rocky Rack. Big Feet, Big Socks TV, welcome. Okay, we'll just let it run for now. Let's have a look at this sampler number 2. I'm guessing it's gonna be in good shape. I'm sure it's wonderful music. Oh, I take it back. One long scratch, but very, very fine. Another one over here, barely seeable. I'm gonna call it Music Box Sampler number 2. Oh, how funny, Rocksteady. I wonder if it's still there. The house that this is housed in. They have a picture on the back there. All right, we're gonna start the auction on this one. That's true. It's probably even a protected landmark or something. All right, we are voting yes. One antique music box sampler album for you. The best of Papa John Creech. Old music box waltz melodies. Recorded from the treasured Bornand music box collection. This is interesting. So I know my dad used to like to go to Goodwills and such, and if he found something interesting enough, or he just couldn't imagine leaving it there, so he would pick it up. Pop John. Let me pop it in here, and then we will have a look at it. All right, age, where? It's got a post-it note with notes, my dad's name. It's got the snip off the top there. Very light scratch on side B. Yeah, except for that one scratch, it looks very clean. It's in good shape. If you've never joined my show here for this, my dad's record collection before, his collection is curated over decades and are in varying degrees of shape. It's assumed that there's a lot of age and wear on each and every one. It's assumed that there is writing or notes or an obituary taped to the back. But we always try to check the record, the condition of the actual record, just to make sure everything looks like it's good for you. Right? Have you ever found albums by Nick that have Nick Johnson written on them? If you ever do, he's not famous. He's my dad's best friend. They used to do a radio show back in the 70s on KRIB in Seattle, which was a private radio station, just local. They could play whatever they wanted. Captain Baltic was Nick Johnson's handle for that, and they used to do like overnight shows, 12 hours at a stretch. My dad continued doing radio until probably about 10, 15 years ago or so. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Okay. We were voting yes. Thank you. Awesome. And of course, I don't know. My guess is it just got destroyed, the cover. I don't know. Let's find out what this is. Ask my dad to get famous. He'd probably roll his eyes and go, that sounds exhausting. What do we have? The Smithsonian Collection of Classic Country Music. The Coon Creek Girls, Mac and Bob, Callahan Brothers, Blue Sky Boys, Delmore Brothers, Monroe Brothers. Anyway, let's move on. That did not go very well. I was talking to the person whose collection that is, and we're going to start probably cherry picking a little better. God, the DJ that originally owned that whole collection just bought so many maxi singles, and very much strictly in the 80s is when he bought them, and they're all from the 80s. I will deal with that later. So no, it was not that successful an auction. Hi Ho Trailless Boot Whip, Anita O'Day. Oops. Sorry, this is going to drive me nuts. It's fine. It just wants to be difficult. There we go. Anita, funky one. Cody Pendleton, welcome. Oh, no. What did I do? No. All right, very quickly. Age, where? We've got a price sticker. Half price books. We have an inside. Little wear on the edges, of course. It says there's a stamp on here, not for sale, promotional use only. Gardner. My dad's name written there. Oh, I see why he picked this up. It's like pristine. Oh, I take that back. One little hairline scratch there, barely anything. You gonna pass? Okay. Are you looking for like a perfect copy kind of thing, or as perfect as you can get? Or was it not what you thought? Just out of curiosity. Come with me to the Kasbah. Ghanaian, and his Oriental music. Interesting. Next up, we got Hoyt Axton, Fearless. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, as you know, a lot of these are like okay, how about now? Can you hear me? Okay. I think what's happening is because my phone's hooked up to my computer, when my mom calls me, I lose audio and it doesn't want to come back. All right. If it's persistent, we may have to stop and I'll just have to figure out how to disconnect my phone calls from the computer. But for now, let's keep going. Let me bring that back up here. You absolutely. If I put it on Funky One, if I put it on Do Not Disturb, let's see how it goes. Hold on. Let's run the Casbah real quick. Oop, quick end. Okay, sorry about that. Anybody who was with me a minute ago, we just ran out of audio. I didn't pay my audio bill. Upper right hand corner, we got Gardner, The Usual Suspects, Age, Where. That's a hefty album there. Shoot. How bad is? Oh nope. Oh no, it's just sticky. Okay. Oh good. Then that came right off. Got a piece of tape. Some light scratching. Again, this is a dirty album. It just needs to be cleaned. Shush. Blackwell's Records, welcome. Welcome back. Plastic Mug, Absolution, Bibjigurdpurdum, welcome, welcome, welcome. Rick Horn, welcome back. Let's get something else on.
I long to go back where the space is wider.
Rocky Rack, thank you so much. Awesome. Wait, Exton, Fearless. I think we already went through these, but just in case. Rocky Rack, that's right. You were here, I think, last weekend, and I was telling you my nephew loves raccoons. He has his little Rocky Raccoon plush that he just loves. Creole Bells, the Chesapeake Ministries, various artists. Eddie, the Angel of Violin South. What is that? Promotional copy, not for sale sticker. Lou Donaldson, Midnight Creeper.
I'll take my black, you know it's good to be back. Gonna tell me how you folks been doing.
20 golden pieces of Ray Charles. Excuse me, the official sampler.
And I want to miss my words. I'll take a piece of the cake if they make. I can't be late. You got to give me all the place.
49er fans, thanks for coming back. We got Bossa Nova. The Spanish Guitar. Julian Bream, The Art of the Spanish Guitar. It's a double album. Hey, Marky 15. Ray de la Torre, The Romantic Guitar. Lou Donaldson. I feel like it takes a minute for it to get to me. Okay. This is actually in pretty good shape for my dad's record collection. A little discoloration right down the very edge. It's a little lighter. Gardner written in the upper right-hand corner on the back. Light scratch there. A little dusty. Yeah, that's in great shape. A little dirty, a little dusty. Come on now. Just gonna do a quick ad on that real quick. All right. Sorry, guys. Can you still hear me? Good. All right, who we get? Oh, JW Kent. Thank you so much. Awesome. We talked about these. Like a begging dog, I'll lie here till I'm done. Sweep me away into the evening fall. The lonely dead man that ain't really bad. Vicente Gomez, guitar recital. Yeah, absolutely. Anytime. The classical Brazilian guitar, Maria Livia São Marcos. Rock steady. Hello, Drew. Fab Burnett, welcome back. Bud Verge, welcome. Oops, sorry. I'm just sitting here like I'm running it. Julian Green. Okay, can you hear me? Okay, good. I have someone calling me constantly today, and I'm just went ahead and blocked them for now. I'll just unblock them later. Okay, excellent. Thank you. So that was the first cube of the world music. I think we're going to do a second cube today, but we're going to go back to the jazz cube here first. Hold on. What really attracted me to collecting records was the inconvenience and the expense. Okay. All right. First up, we have Joe Williams and Count Basie. Joe Williams and Friends, June 1985, I Just Want to Sing. We have On Tour with Teddy Wilson. There's nothing in there. Jack Webb's Pete Kelly's Blues. Archives of Jazz, Volume 4, Lester Young, Again. Concierto en Jazz. Jazz Philharmonic Europe with Cannonball Adderley, Dizzy Gillespie, Coleman Hawkins, Don Byas, etc., etc. We have Charlie Parker, Stan Getz, and Wardell Gray. The Boyoyo Boys, TJ Today. This album is on loan for promotional purposes only. Holder agrees to return on demand. Attempted sales are void and in violation of law. So what they're saying is buy this at your own peril. We got Jackson 5, maybe tomorrow. Vanilla Gorilla, welcome back. Power Sarge, welcome back. Peachy Dreams, welcome. The Art Tatum Legacy. Gerber, welcome. We have Rare Art Tatum, Lasting Impressions, and live performances never before on record. The Art of Van Damme. That's a cool cover. Yeah, not Jean-Claude. Don't get excited. Joe Venuti and George Barnes live at the Concord Summer Festival. Fats Waller, definitely a re-release. Live performance never before on record. We got the Guy Warren Sounds, themes for African drums. In living stereo, no less. This is My Story, Volume 2, Dinah Washington. This is My Story, Volume 1, Dinah Washington. So we have Volumes 1 and 2 on this. Dinah, 62. Dinah Washington's... Oh, Dinah. I could not see what that said. Unforgettable Dinah Washington. I think my dad liked Dinah Washington. More than just a passing fancy. Dinah Washington. Solo Mood. Paul Weston and his music from Hollywood. Kitty White. Capitol Jazz Classics Volume 2. Big Band Bounce, Benny Carter, Cootie Williams. Joe Williams Live, A Swinging Night at Birdland. Fats Waller piano solos from 1929 to 1941 on Bluebird Records. Cootie and Rex, The Big Challenge, Hall of Fame, Jazz Greats. Muggsy Spanier, Chicago Jazz. So A vinyl Daniel, possibly. We're going to find out as the weeks continue. I haven't been through this whole thing a second time yet. I don't remember if there was a lot of, there's not a lot of soul if there is any. Muggsy Spaniard, Club Hangover, Volume 2. We got Muggsy Spaniard. Swingin' Stuff, Stuff Smith Quartet. Riley Roberts, welcome. Kay Tizzle, welcome back. Organ Greats, Jimmy Smith and Dave Baby Cortez. Jimmy Smith, Plain Talk. Jimmy Smith plays Fats Waller. The Best of Jimmy Smith. I think you like Jimmy Smith too. The Complete Freddie Slack, Volume 3. The Complete Freddie Slack, Volume 1. The Golden Era Series, the Bessie Smith story in 4 volumes. This is Volume 1. Hal Singer, Rent Party. The Don Shirley Trio, In Concert. Jimmy Smith's, absolutely. The Best of, which is, I thought it was a double album, but it is not. Jimmy Smith, Plain Talk. Great Organ Greats, excuse me. Jimmy Smith and Dave Baby Cortez. Swingin' Stuff, Stuff Smith. Is this Jimmy Smith? No. And Jimmy Smith plays Fats Waller. Plain Talk? Oh, yes. I'm like, am I being confusing? I don't think I'm being confusing. So weird. Okay. A really clean album. He must have bought this either recently or just never played it. It's in great shape. The cover, a couple of little bend marks here and here. His name, of course, in the upper right-hand corner. Excuse me. The dust and everything just gets to me after a while. Oh yeah, this thing is... I don't know if it's ever seen the daylight before. It's beautiful. For my dad's record collection, this is fantastic. It's practically new. Okay. Excuse me. This one, the Fats Waller. Thank you, Rocky Rock. Again, in great shape, not quite as good great a shape as the other one, but still very, very good. Gardner, upper right-hand corner, a little bend there. And again, I don't think this has seen the light of day. This is beautiful. I mean, it looks unplayed. You know what I mean? It's got that shine, that sheen on it. They both look like that. Right. Jimmy Smith plays Fat Swaller. $12 cards, welcome back. Jackson, PB, welcome. UVK Punk, welcome. BB Betsy. Tiff Morgan, welcome. Hey, QR McKenna, welcome back. Rocky Rack, thank you. Awesome. We got Don Shirley, Concert Series, Volume 7. Donald Shirley, pianist. Tonal Expressions. Oh, you got it, Rocky Rack. Hold on. We have organ greats and we have the best of. Do you have a preference, or should we run them together as a bundle? Okay. Hold on just a sec. Whoa. Yeah, I almost dropped it. All right, just putting on some Freddie Slack. All right, we got a hole right through the upper left-hand corner there. Price sticker, post-it note, but no name. As always, I'm not saying it's not there, I'm just saying I don't see it. Oh, yeah, no, this is in excellent condition. It looks brand new. I thought he liked Jimmy Smith. Maybe he didn't like him as much as I thought. The other one, the best of. Looks great inside. A couple little notes near the titles to the songs. Got age and where going on this one. Oh, this one, I don't think you should. I'm not going to sell this one. It's gouged. That is ugly. We'll just actually give this one. It breaks my heart to throw away records, but at the same time, that's ugly. So we'll just do this one. Organ great. All right. And that's why we look at the records first. All right. So again, this is just for the one Jimmy Smith. The other one was too damaged to sell. Mimi's Attic Vintage, welcome. Cohen's Corner Cards, ECZ, Nojodash. Welcome, everybody. Rocky Rack, It will be easy to pack up. Every time I see Jimmy Smith's name, I'll just put it in that pile. Next up, we got Hazel Scott Trio, After Hours. Jan Savitt in Disco Order, Volume 1. Jan Savitt in Disco Order, Volume 3. What's that?
It's pronounced
I have no idea.
No, I don't know.
I'm going Jan, Han. Then we have San Francisco Medicine Ball. Annie Ross sings a handful of songs. All That Roosevelt Jazz. From Roosevelt High School in Seattle. Shorty Rogers and His Giants, The Swinging Mr. Rogers. Hazel Sky, you bet. Let me do this last one and we'll go back. Red Giant, Red Rodney Quartet. There we go. All right. Again, for my dad's record collection, another good-looking album. What is that? Anyway, Gardner, upper right-hand corner. There's only like 6 tracks on the whole album. It's a digital record. Very, very clean. Again, another one that looks like it's never even been listened to, though you would think it had been many times by looking at the album itself. So, Hazel Scott. All right. Chris Out East, welcome. I think you've been here before. Welcome back. Our Things, welcome back. Jay Pearman, I think you've been here before. Welcome back. North F Vinyl, welcome. GW Kid, thank you. All right, so that was it for that cube. Hold on. Zinkuno, are you still here? Hey, AG7, welcome. If Zinkuno's not here, I think we're going to do another jazz cube. We'll save the next world one for next week.
Weren't you did somebody want to see something?
I don't think so.
You said wait till I finish this.
Oh, I did that already, yeah. Okay. All right, I think we're going to make this our last stack for today. It's a doozy. Let's see what we got. AG7, which ones? The ones that were up here? Those were ones that I had been through and nobody commented. Did you see something in particular? And of course, well, you can't see those, never mind. Let's go ahead and get started. Welcome, everybody. If you just joined us and you're going to stick around for a minute, this is my dad's record collection behind me, and we've been through it once already. We're going through it a second time, and I'm showing you every single album in there, and you can decide if you want it or not. This is allegedly a jazz cube I pulled out, so let's find out if you all want any of it. At Perception, Jimmy Wisner Trio. Jazz at the Philharmonic, Blues in Chicago, 1955. Oscar Peterson, Illinois Jacquet, Herb Ellis. Five Feet of Swing, Chick Webb, Glenn Gray, Dorsey Brothers, Jimmy Dorsey, and Bob Crosby. Spicy Nugs, welcome. Classic Jazz Piano, 27 to 57. Jelly Roll Morton, Earl Hines, Fats Waller, etc., etc. Compilation. Hey, Kitty. Which one were you looking for? Did you want this one? No. That's not helpful. I'm so sorry. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. You were fast on the uptake. I was like, is she talking about this one or is this from a couple before? Was that 1927 to 1957? All right. So another one that's in good condition. It does have the notch cut out of the bottom there. No name on this one. A little bit of age, a little bit of wear. Bluebird Records. Remastered. Tiny scratch on side B. This is side A I'm on. Tiny scratch there. Should not interfere with your enjoyment of the album. All right, see Kitty, thank you. Have that out in the next couple days. We've got Norman Graham's Jam Session. "14 Blue Roads to St. Louis Blues, Louis Armstrong, Tex Beneke, Duke Ellington, Dizzy Gillespie, Benny Goodman, etc., etc. The 5 collection, you got it. This one, I believe, is the one we're looking at. 5 Feet of Swing, 1952, written up there. He used to like to put the dates of the recordings. Duct tape up the side to hold it together, but it's certainly done its job. This is an older album. That feels fun. A lot of sleeve wear, but no scratches. It should play just fine. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'll pick you. I unfortunately am not going to be able to do that, but you're welcome to bid on whatever you see that you like. All right, moving on. We got, excuse me, Maxell Jazz Sampler, a limited edition stereo recording. Get this out of here. It's kind of cool. Oh, don't worry, Sea Kitty, it's fine. Jazz at the Philharmonic, the rarest concerts, Coleman Hawkins, Gene Krupa, Lester Young. Jazz at the Phil. Oh, come on. Do I have more than one? I'm not paying attention. I apologize. Yes. Let's go down a few more records. I'll put these to the side, and if we come across any more, that way you're not kind of get it all in one. Put these over here for now so I don't think I have them. Because you never know. We got All-Star Jazz. We got historical records. Hot Pianos, Fat Swaller, Cow Cow Davenport, Jelly Roll Morton, and Montana Taylor. Still Swingin'. The big bands play songs of the 60s. The roots of modern jazz. Charlie Parker, Miles Davis, Lester Young, Yusef Lateef, etc. Jazz Festival. Let me just take a quick look here. All right, let's run those Philharmonics. Festival? All right. We'll run that one after we do the Philharmonic. Oh, come on. Okay, just a little bit of bend mark there and there. Got an obituary taped to the back. I almost feel like, yay! Except not. Gardner written in the top middle. Needs a cleaning. But it is scratch free. It looks really nice. And that's the Blues in Chicago 1955 one. This one, same area, same kind of bend, but just on the back side. Another obituary name. Clean, clean, clean records. Very nice. Very good plus, I would say. Very good to very good plus, if not better. Since I am no professional. All right. Dope Collector, great name. Necromantic, welcome. Namor 27, welcome. AG7 swooped in. Thank you. We'll do Jazz Festival. All right, Sea Kitty. Got some tape down the side and it's shredding, just as a heads up. My dad likes to put his name on the back of the albums and notes about what he heard or what he wanted to play next on his radio show. A lot of age and wear on that. Got a scratch here, but it's not life-threatening to the album or to your ears or to your system. Yep, that's in good shape. I would say it's good. Buck Nasty 70, welcome. All right, Jazz Festival. Mostly older stuff. Yeah, my dad was the collector, and he'd go to Goodwills, or when he was a kid, he bought a bunch of albums, and we've been going through them slowly. So yes and no. Mostly old stuff. See Kitty, thank you. Next up, we got Women in Jazz, All Women Groups, Volume 1. From Jazz to Rock, KMK1, Dave Brubeck Quartet, Andre Kostelanetz. Don't know what to make of this. King Oliver's Creole Jazz Band, Original Dixieland, Duke Ellington. It's compilation, and it's in a very plain sleeve. Women in this one? All right. Tell you what, we're going to put these to the side, and we'll run them in a minute. Let's get a few more down here. We've got the Best of Newport in New York, 1972, Volume 1. Swing Time Jive, featuring Mildred Bailey and the Delta Rhythm Boys. Lumel Morgan Trio, Slim and Slam, Harry the Hipster Gibson. Newport, you got it. We've got, what is this? Limited edition, Duke's Place, Duke Ellington and his orchestra at the Darktown Strutters Ball. Winner's Circle. Irrepressible Impulses. The music you don't hear on radio, at least for the time being. This one? Jazz poll winners. Jazz Hall of Fame, Volume 2. Yes. Round Midnight, Thelonious Monk, Miles Davis, Stan Getz, Wes Montgomery, Bill Evans, Art Pepper, Ron Carter. Compilation. Jazz Jam Section. Okay. Jazz Jam Session, Sarah Vaughan, Dizzy Gillespie, Rock and Roll Festival. The compilation? Okay. Bethlehem's Grab Bag. Now Everybody Wins for only $1.98. That's funny. Yes, Jam? Otterbat. I thought that said Otterbutt. That's hilarious. Jazz for Hi-Fi Lovers.
Don't forget your album.
Yeah, thank you. I gotta turn it over here in a sec. Jazz, Errol Gardner, Wardell Gray, Barney Kessel, Gerald Wiggins. And it looks like somebody wrote the titles and who played them on each side there. Oh, thank you. Three of a Kind, Andre Previn, Teddy Wilson, and Barclay Ella. Atlantic Jazz, West Coast. Jazz and Revolution, the big bands in the 40s. Interesting. We got Progressive Jazz. Stan Getz listed first. Three of a Kind, Duke Ellington, Woody Herman, Bunny Berrigan. Jazz All-Stars, Brubeck, Coleman Hawkins, Buddy Collette, Larry Bunker, Stan Levy, etc. Nice. Art Tatum, Pieces of 8. Woo! With a book inside. Well, a whole book? No. Just a page you can turn. Anyway, Art Tatum. Jazz Time USA, the best of Bob Thiele's classic jam sessions of the 50s. Jack Teagarden, Swinging Down in Dixie. More Blue Mist, Sam the Man Taylor, In the Mood for Sax. Dixie. Did I miss the, oh, where is it? This one. Then we have Shock, Music and Hi-Fi. Don't Dare Listen to This Music Alone. The Creed Taylor Orchestra. Dixie? Yes, oh, sorry. Yes. I'm rereading. Blue Mist, Sam the Man Taylor and his orchestra. Sam the Man Taylor, his tenor sax and orchestra, rockin' at the hop. Jonah Jones, Two Boys from Dixieland. Jack Teagarden, Kings of Dixieland. Hop. The Essential Art Tatum compilation. Cugat Cavalcade. Oh, this is mine. Hey, Jimmy Smith plays the standards just when you thought you were done. Yes. Oh, okay. And then we're back to these. Some of you will remember this from the first go-round. I never did anything with them. I should really do something. Teachers' courses for teaching kids how to play keyboard. It's a record. It's got a whole bunch of pages in here discussing that and music. We have one for piano, one for brass. It was from John Muir. Woodwinds and reeds. Strings. These are heavy albums too. Percussion. I have two percussion for some reason. And guitar. Yes on those? All right. Let me just decide for a minute. I got to get my scale for that. Hun, do you have a minute to grab me the scale? All right, let's get started. Jimmy Smith plays the standards. This is a good-looking album. Tiny bit of age and wear, but no big deal. Gardner, upper right-hand corner on the back. Tiny scratch there. A couple of very, very light scratches. If I wasn't looking at it in the light, I probably wouldn't see it. But I have bad eyes, so, you know. This is in very good shape. Yes, absolutely. Jose, let me pop this in. Yeah, Cavalcade. But I'll hold that up for you in just a sec, just in case. Thank you. Feel better? I'll help you, don't worry. I'll help you remember. Okay, Jimmy Smith plays the standards. See, Kitty, do you have your own, do you auction off your own albums? Jose, here we go. It's the Cavalcade. Oh, very nice. You got it. Cass it is. All right, Sea Kitty, thank you. Next up is the Essential Art Tatum. We've got the inside, we've got the back. Thank goodness, a little age and wear. You can see the outline of the album. Very, very clean album. There we go. Once we have this here, no reason not to use it. It's a fun way to do it. Make a lot of friends online, admittedly, but still, it's always nice to meet new people. All right, the Essential Art Tatum. I have to figure this out. Let's do that right now. All right, AG7, thank you. Okay. Next up, we got Sam the Man Taylor, his tenor sax and orchestra, Rocket at the Hop. We got lots of top tape holding it together. It still wants to fall out the bottom. We've got a price sticker, homemade. That tape did not hold. Got a scratch there on side 2 towards the end, but I can't feel it. Very, very clean side 1. Side 2 does have a scratch, very minor scratch. And the cover is in poor shape. All right, Sam the Man Taylor, Rock at the Hop. Oh, jeez. We're just going to hold it. All right. See you, kitty. I think we'll shorten these auctions. Jack Teagarden, Swinging Down in Dixie. A little bit of age and wear. Definitely a slit at the top there. Gardner on the back, top. A little bit of scratching there, but clean besides. Side B is in excellent shape. All right. We're going to do a 15 seconds on this one. All right. See Kitty. Thank you. I'm going to do the Best of Newport, New York, Volume 1, recorded live at Yankee Stadium and Radio City Music Hall. A little bit of aged wear, but really a great looking cover, especially for my dad's record collection. Very clean album. It's been played, but I don't see any scratching. I don't see any real sleeve wear either, which is nice. Okay. Awesome. AG7, thank you. Next up, we got Art Tatum, Pieces of 8. Age, wear, name, some notes, some stars. Looks like there might have been, no, I think it's just, paper's just old. It's just kind of wavy. Ooh, that side 2's nice. Needs a cleaning. Looks great. This looks really nice. I don't see any scratching. Let's get that added in. Art Tatum, Pieces of 8. Come on. Here we go. 15 seconds, starting at $2. See Kitty, thank you. Progressive jazz. A laundry list of favorites there. Lots of writing on the back about who's playing on songs, on pieces. Yeah, that's what that is. And Gardner, of course, up there, but writing all over the place. We've got tape, duct tape specifically, and a lot of age and wear. The album itself is in fantastic shape. Let's get that added in there. I think that one goes there. Or that one. Oh, maybe it does, actually. We'll find out. See, Kitty. Thank you. Next up, Round Midnight with Thelonious Monk, etc. et al. Okay, let's talk about it real quick. Cover looks really good. A little bit of bending at the entrance there, but great shape besides. Clean, 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 clean. Did we already talk about this? Because it looks familiar. And clean. Okay. 15 seconds. Oh, awesome. JW Cat, thank you so much. Next up, Atlantic Jazz, West Coast. Little sticker damage in the upper right-hand corner on the back. Got a post-it note, no name. Very, very clean album. Oh, got a long scratch, but barely noticeable, and doesn't feel like anything. All right. 15 seconds, $2. DJ Rocksteady, long time no see. Mad Dad Records, welcome back. Sparky Lulu. Awesome. Thank you so much, JW Kid. Okay, we're going to do a jazz jam session, rock and roll festival. Lots of tape, lots of wear, lots of age, some writing on the back, notations about years that they were recorded, etc. A very solid record here. Oh, you know what? I am not selling this one. My apologies. That is a wildly scratched up record. It is grooved with scratches. Move on to the next one. Jazz Hall of Fame, Volume 2. Also very heavy record, very thick. Feels like shellac, but I doubt very much that it is. And it's in excellent condition. Lots of age, lots of wear on the cover, price sticker. Yeah. See, Kitty, I think this was one of your picks. Yeah, I'm on my way. I just want to start this. All right, $2, 15 seconds, and I'm going to change the record. All right, see, Kitty, thank you. I think that was one of them. Women in Jazz, All Women Groups, Volume 1. This one has a price sticker on the front. There's writing on it that says it was cleaned on 4/30/1994. Somebody's name in the upper left-hand corner on the back. Very clean side A. Very clean side B. This is a nice album. All right, let's get this in here. $15 seconds. $2. All right, see kitty. I'm going to hold off until next weekend before I try and get rid of these teacher copies of percussion and guitar. They're very heavy. I'm getting more boxes on Friday. I will auction these off next weekend. In the meantime, though, I'm going to cut up some cardboard so that to make sure that these are braced well. Thanks, everybody. I think that's it. I'm getting tired. I need to take a nap. It's nap time. I hope you all have a wonderful Sunday. Thanks for coming and seeing me again this week. I'll be back on next week. I think I like the new times. 10:30 for the pop music and 12:30 for my dad's record collection. So, oh, see, Kitty, I'm sorry. I got to get offline. I'm just exhausted. But they'll be around next week, and they've already been through a couple of turns through the selection. So they'll be here next week. Not to worry. Thank you very much for your patience, everybody. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next week.